I'm Andrew Spainhauer with McMullin Injury Law. I'm going to go over the biggest and smallest cases at our law firm in the month of September 2025. We had some unusual cases that got settled this month. The biggest case that we were able to resolve was for a young girl who was a passenger riding on a side-by-side, a razor with her friend. Two teenagers out driving. The driver rolled the vehicle. These things happen. Those things can roll. And unfortunately, the leg of the passenger was crushed. The passenger was injured in that. The driver of an ATV is liable when there's a single vehicle rollover, even if it's not on a city street, out in the desert or wherever it is. And so then the question typically becomes, what insurance coverage can we find that can help these injured passengers? We were able to find $1 million policy that did apply to the owners of that vehicle. So it stepped into place to pay out if and when they're ever liable for injuries caused, that driver. And so we were able to get a settlement of $1,050,000 for this poor young girl that had to have several surgeries on her leg with severe injuries. The $50,000 from uninsured motorist coverage on that girl's own auto policy. So there are options if you're hurt on an ATV as a passenger or as a driver if there's another vehicle at fault. The smallest case we were able to resolve this last month, in the month of September, was a mother and son that were heading westbound on Sunset Boulevard, and they come to the intersection at Valley View at the movie theater entrance there, and a vehicle that was oncoming failed to yield on a left-hand turn. This type of crash happens all the time, and it caused a pretty violent T-bone. Injuries were relatively minimal here. Fortunately, mother and an 11-year-old son did okay, but did deal with months of pain from that, and were able to get in and get some physical therapy and chiropractic therapy covered and recover really well physically, mentally, emotionally. And we got a $14,000 settlement for the child and a $25,000 settlement for mom.